All right.
All right.
Enough Dota talk. I'm going to close this laptop. Tell me about Vainglory.
All right. So the team, Super Evil Megacorp.
So if you don't know, this is the game that Apple showed off during when they're announcing the
That's
iPhone,
really big.
iPhone 6 and iPhone 6 Plus.
Yeah, it was the MOBA on like iPad and iPhones.
Yes.
They were showing off. They're just down in San Mateo. One of the sands. There are a million sands.
Yeah, they're here in the
anyway,
Bay, here in the Bay Area. Yeah.
And they came up to the office and they brought 6 iPads and we played some 3-on-3 Vainglory.
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 Yep.
So
Yep.
not Vainglory. Okay.
Vainglory.
Vainglory.
Yep. I totally give them the benefit of a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
MOBA on an iPad is like something that can kind of work, but hasn't been super well done yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a ton of fun and it works really well.
Yeah.
Yep. There are only about 12 heroes so far, but each one can fulfill a variety of roles. There's no real like hard supports because when it's just 3-on-3,
Yeah.
like you can't have as clearly defined roles.
Yeah.
As you can with 5-on-5. Controls are just like tap. You play basically with like the iPad, like this level that I'm at, like just just on a table.
So yeah, like sitting on the chair at a table, like if your hands are at your sides, like kind of like
yeah,
that.
and you just have you use 2 fingers,
Mhm.
and it's easy. You just kind of think like where you would click to get last hits, and you're constantly kind of going around, and then you tap over and get the last hit. Or whatever.
So you basically tap to where you want to move, and then tap on to attack, right?
Yeah, you tap to attack, and then you click back, and it's sort of the whole positioning game. And then your skills are everyone has 1 passive and then 3 active abilities, and one of those is the ult. And for most of them, it's like you tap which hero you want to use your ability on, and then you click it. Instead of like in most MOBAs, you click the ability and then you click the hero.
Mm-hmm.
It's the other way around. You just click the hero, click the ability. It goes to them. It's totally fine.
2 lanes?
Nope. So there's 1 lane. It's sort of like ARAM with a jungle underneath it.
Underneath?
Yeah, there's like, the lane is up top, and then there's the big jungle under.
Okay.
And then there's like 2 like little camps that when you destroy them, they buff your creeps for a while until the enemy takes over that camp. So you're constantly going to the jungle to try to buff up your lane to push.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then there's like he's called the gold mine. He's mining gold, and once his like purse fills up, you can kill him and get it's not like extra ticking gold. It's just like one good lump sum of cash.
Awesome.
And so that's like a contested point. And then at 15 minutes into the game, which is about 2/3 of the way through most matches, they're pretty short. A giant monster will come and eat the gold mine and replace it. And then when you kill the monster, it joins your team and it pushes the lane. It won't attack the heroes. It will just like barrel toward towers.
But you see, but they can still take it down and everything.
They can take it down.
Does it give them?
But it's tough.
Do you get bonus gold for taking it down?
That I don't know.
That's
Yeah.
do you know what like sort of model they're running with for monetization?
They're in like the final stages of figuring that out. It is, it's kind of all up in the air. I mean, they said they're not interested in any sort of pay-to-win thing.
Yeah, that'd be not.
Everyone kind of says that, but everyone also says they want to make a hardcore game that plays well on tablets, and most people don't, and these people did.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, so there was one other one, Face Forever. I think
that one I did not play. That got some like Mitch and Leah and
even Altano.
And Altano played it.
Played a little bit. Yeah,
I didn't get to play that one, unfortunately.
Yeah, we should jump on. I just got a 6. I'm definitely gonna try to pick that up, both of them up, because I feel like people are making them for this one for 4 of these mobile platforms at this point. And I feel like I should try it.
Yeah. I've mainly one of the reasons I don't play it is I'm still on a 4S.
Yeah.
And I finally have a 6 Plus coming.
You bought a 6 Plus?
I went with the Plus.
You're
Let's not talk about that.
You're a crazy person.
That's fine. But what I'm saying is everything's going to look good and I'll have space to play MOBAs on my phone.
Okay.
So that's where I'm going with it. I definitely want to play. They're rolling out globally next month, but there's no like specific date for when. So yeah, definitely look out for that. It's super good. I see why Apple picked it up as a demo game.
Yeah, it also looks incredible.
Yep.
Like it looks so good. For like again for phone, but like that's like I hate saying that because like it looks incredible for phone. Yeah, but yeah, you're running on limited hardware. Of course it's gonna look not as good as console, but it like I'm very very impressed on what they've
All
done.
the heroes I played felt really different. There's one who like makes onion minions or munions.
Is he an onion
Her name
knight?
is Petal.
Her name.
Flower. She kind of walks around. She like pulls them out of the ground, and then she can like use them to like attack towers or like suicide bomb. There's like tons of giant robot characters that will like stun you. There's your typical like DPSers. There's like I don't know. It's crazy. There's 12 heroes I think in the build that I played, and they're planning on adding more. Super cool. Made by people who worked at Blizzard, who worked at Riot, some people who worked on Killzone.
That sounds like an awesome.
Former like pro StarCraft players in on it. So like it's.
Do you know who? I'm curious.
His name.
Okay.
They kept calling him Q.
Q.
Maybe that might just be a nickname short for his name. But
yeah.
anyway,
yeah.
Good pedigree behind that. This is their first game, and they've been a studio for 2.5 years. So that's a very long time to make a mobile game. That's long.
That gives me like a little bit of like confidence and like okay. I'm assuming like a lot of that was like startup time, but like because as like a new company, you have to like actually build your company before you can build a game. But that still gives me confidence that like that probably like took 6 months, and they had 1.5 years to develop this. Right. And again, Apple put it on a stage, so they probably have confidence in it.
It's really fun.
Yeah.